Ik denk dat we live zijn. Mooi. Ik denk dat we zo lekker kunnen gaan beginnen. Oh, ja, de switch to English. Cool. Nice. All right. We have 4 viewers at the moment. We need to wait a little bit longer for Nick to enter the screen. And there he is. Awesome. All right. Live and online, on live breathing session with Nick and me, Fulvis, Jeroen, Beard. All right. Good work. Are you ready? Yes. Cool. All right. Welcome to our online and live breathing workshop. Nick is sitting already waiting in our living room, sort of. Yes, he's ready to breathe, and I hope you are too. In this workshop, we're going to breathe in different stages, but we'll also reflect on what it does and how to apply it in everyday life. So you can actively participate in this workshop by sending in questions or feedback, but the best thing to do is just sit in a comfortable position, either on your couch or lie down on the floor. If you have a yoga mat, put your yoga mat on the floor, just as Nick is doing right there. He's all ready to rock. He has his cozy, nice sweater on as well. So make yourself as comfortable as possible, and we'll go step by step through all the exercises. It is a breathing workshop, so what we mostly will be doing is breathing. It's everyday business breathing. It's quite essential for life, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. Couple breathing exercises, and between exercises I'm going to explain a little bit about like what it does, how you can apply it, what it's doing, the benefits, and when to apply it, like wherever, if you want to like de-stress or want to activate, all that kind. Before we start, I want to do what we call a state check. That means that in your comfortable position, lying down or seated, do a quick check on yourself. Like, how are you? Still alive? All comfortable and well? But close your eyes and be comfortable at where you are at this moment. I will guide you through this exercise, so please lie down, sit down, close your eyes. Take a couple breaths in and just feel where you are at this moment. Right, while you're lying down, think for yourself, what's the first thing that comes up? Are you aware of anything, maybe thoughts or feelings or any sensations, physical sensations, mental sensations? Just be aware. You don't need to change anything. Just feel and be aware of like whatever pops up. And everything that pops up, you can watch these things without needing to change them. Just feel, be aware, let them be. Don't change anything. Follow your own breath. Through your nose, out through your nose or mouth. And then slowly bring your attention to your heart. Can you feel your heart rate? Can you feel your heart pounding in your chest? What is it doing at this moment? Is there a rhythm to your heart? Or is it going fast? Are you excited? Or is it pretty slow and relaxed? And from your heart, bring your attention and your awareness to your breathing. Without changing anything, what is your breath doing? Just follow your inhale and your exhale through your nose all the way down to your belly or chest, wherever it's going, and then relax on the exhale. And how would you label your state at this moment? So this is a pretty quick intervention of a what we call state check. So anytime or day or anytime during the day you can do this state check. Just sit, lie down, close your eyes. A mini intervention to see how you feel. And then from there you can change anything. Maybe you feel tired, maybe you feel relaxed, maybe a little bit too relaxed, but you need to be alert and awake. Maybe you're a little bit stressed, you need to calm down a little. So if you know your state, you can change anything. So at any time during this workshop, we're going to do a couple of those state checks. This one was relatively long and relaxed, but you can do a simple state check just by closing your eyes and feel. Now while you're still lying down or sitting, with your eyes closed, I want you to put one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. This is the easiest way to follow your breath if you're not aware of where your breathing is going. Now you can actually feel it. You can sense it with your hands. One is on the belly, one is on the chest. If you're breathing to your chest, you can feel the hand on your chest, obviously. And if you're breathing to your belly, well, you feel the hand on your belly move. What I would like you to do from here is to breathe in through your nose 10 times to your belly. So through your nose to your belly. Actively, you're going to push away the hand on your belly while you inhale. And on your exhale, you feel the hand rising and dropping. 10 of those easy breaths all the way in and all the way out. And while you're doing this exercise, I want you to be aware of your state. Like, what if it's changing? What's going on? Where is it going to? What does this exercise do? Awesome. So after 10 of those breaths, do a little state check. What has it done so far for your state? From here, keep your hands on your chest and on your belly. Again, we're going to do 10 nose breaths, but instead of breathing towards your belly, I want you to breathe through your nose to your chest. So again, all the way in, but now actively trying to expand your rib cage. Right? So the hand on your belly is not moving, just the hand on your chest. 10 of those, deep breaths in and out. Ask yourself, how is this feeling compared to the belly breath? Does this feel better, or maybe not, compared to the other one? Good. So after 10 of those, we're going to do the same thing. One hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, but now instead of nose breathing, we're going to do mouth breaths. Okay, so 10 mouth breaths. Into your mouth, open up your mouth, deep inhale all the way down to your belly. Really going to suck in that air and letting go. Deep mouth breaths down to your belly. And after 10 of those, straight into 10 mouth breaths. Now to your chest. And also here I want you to see what difference does it make, if it does make any difference at all. Is it easier or harder to breathe to your chest or to your belly, through your nose or through your mouth? And what does it do for your state? You feel more alert or more relaxed? And after 10 breaths, just lie down, relax for a moment. Think and be aware. Did your state change? And in what way did it change? So while you're lying down, in a nutshell, what we've done so far. Breathing in through our nose is the way it's meant to be. That pointy thing on like the middle of your face is meant for breathing. That big hole right under your nose is your mouth, and it's meant for eating. The idea is that you breathe in and out through your nose for the majority of the day. At any moment during the day where you are in a, let's say, stressful situation, or maybe a fight-flight response where you need to survive, you can breathe through your mouth. It's okay. But as soon as possible, whenever you're ready, go back to nose breathing. Right? So even in the middle of a workout, you can breathe in and out through your mouth. That's totally normal, as long as it's for a short period and there's an exhaustion rate. You need to go all out and you need to breathe in and out through your mouth. That's fine. As soon as possible, go back to your nose breath and calm your state. So nose breathing is more relaxed, more calm, more flow. Mouth breathing is more alert, more stressful, hyperactive, all that stuff. You might have felt that during this exercise. So before we go into the next one, I have one more of this. Again, one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. We're going to do 10 nose breaths, and I want you to decide either to go for your belly or for your chest, but you're going full inhales, full exhales through your nose as fast as possible. So tempo, right? Through your nose, in through your nose, out through your nose, or out through your mouth, that's fine. As long as you breathe into your nose and fast, all right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Fast inhales. And after 10, take a moment of rest. How do you feel? It was only 10. Not too much. Naturally, did you breathe through your nose to your chest or to your belly? All right. We're going to do the exact same thing, but now breathing in through your mouth. And also here, fast pace, either towards your belly or towards your chest. You decide. Make it natural, make it uncomfortably comfortable, or the other way around. 10 breaths. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Good. How do you feel now? Where's the difference? Chest breathing, mouth breathing, belly breath, nose, maybe. All right. We're going for a little test. If you have a clock or a stopwatch, or maybe your phone with a stopwatch on it, grab it real quick. We need to have a timer for the next one. While you grab your phone and find your stopwatch function on your phone or maybe on your wrist watch, what we're going into is what we call a CO2 tolerance test. It's all in the name. It will test your tolerance level for CO2. And CO2 is something that's in the gas exchange. Whenever you inhale, well, obviously you suck in oxygen. You suck in air filled with oxygen. This oxygen travels through your body, goes to all the cells, gets into energy, like ATP, as energy, and then from there there's a byproduct called CO2, and that CO2 travels back into your lungs, and that CO2 triggers your heart at a certain level to take a new breath. Right, so a refreshing breath in, and it goes every day, every breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So the more CO2 you can tolerate, the less you need to breathe, the better energy supply and metabolism you have. So here's the test. You have your phone, you have your stopwatch. What we're going to do, I'll do the explanation first. You can look at the screen, look at Nick. The idea is you take 3 full nose breaths in. So all the way in through your nose and then out, exhale. Just a normal exhale. And again, breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. And then one more breath in. And then from there, as slowly as possible, with pursed lips, you're going to expel as little oxygen, as little air as possible. All right. At the moment after your 4th breath in, you start your expelling air as slowly as possible. You're going to start your stopwatch. All right. The moment you stop breathing, or you need to swallow, or you need another inhale, or any moment you stop your stopwatch. That is your time. That is your score. All right. So 3 breaths in on your 4th breath, all the way in, and then from there on, pursed lips, press your lips together, release air as slowly as possible for as long as possible. All right. This is for a score. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Full breath in through your nose and exhale. Really fill up your lungs, your belly, all the way in. And exhale. And then all the way in. Exhale. One last time. All the way in. Boom. And exhale. As slowly as possible. Nick is still expelling air as little as possible. He's doing good. That's a great score. He's in. He's all relaxed. Boom. Awesome. What's your score? 25. All right. Nick has a score of 25 seconds. If you're still busy, good job. Maybe you've beaten Nick. Awesome work. When you're done, just slowly get back to your normal breath. All right, so what does this say? It's a CO2 tolerance level. There's different stages, right? If you're under 20 seconds, that means that you either have a very high arousal or stress activity or sensitivity. Maybe you're very, very stressed, or you just didn't know the exercise, or you're just very, very stressed. So it means that underlying like stress triggers a lot of, how do I say this? There's a lot going on inside your body, right? If you're stressed, your heart rate is going harder. There needs to be done a lot of stuff in order to keep your body running in a stressful situation, right? That means that your heart rate is going higher. If your heart rate is going higher, you're expelling more air, you're expelling more oxygen, right? So that's why the score is on a very low level. So under 20 seconds, you need to train this, right? Do this exercise a lot more and get used to that CO2. Somewhere between 20 and 40 seconds, that's exactly where Nick is, with this 25 seconds. That's the average score. So if you're this average, you're just basic. You're average. No, this is just the most common score. It's moderate to high arousal state, which is fine. With this type of training, you can work on your breathing mechanics, and you can work on this. So there's room for improvement, but there's like it's okay to have this score. Somewhere between 40 and 60 seconds, that's kind of sort of intermediate. Like this range is generally improves with a focus on working on this CO2 tolerance level, right? So also room for improvement, but good score. Somewhere between a minute and over, that's either advanced or maybe elite, right? Like free divers, those people that dive as deep as possible without an oxygen tank. These people have these scores. They can suck in some air and get a long time underwater with like little oxygen, right? So if you have this, good for you. That was a great score, right? You can work on this by doing something that's called apnea walks. Apnea is where you have like little or no air or no breathing. So it works like this. Whenever you go out, maybe you want to, I don't know, stroll outside, go for a walk, or maybe grocery shopping. While walking, you take 5 normal breaths, like with your everyday breath, like whatever you're doing on a day-to-day life. 5 normal breaths, and then on your 5th, you exhale and you leave that air out, but you keep walking. You leave that air out, and you keep walking, right? Keep walking as far as possible without breathing, right? And when you need to breathe, take a normal breath in, right? And then again, start your 5 normal breaths. Okay, normal breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Keep walking, and again, after 5 breaths, exhale, hold, keep walking till you cannot more. Keep walking, breathe in 5 times, exhale, hold, etc. Right? That's training. CO2 tolerance level training. All right, I think it's time to go a little deeper. This is an exercise where we can reactivate our system. So again, lie down or sit down. This is the easiest form. And it feels a bit like yawning, right? So if you're in this position, maybe you're lying down just as Nick. What I would like you to do is take one big breath in, giant breath, as big as possible. So you're going to fill up your, all the way down to your belly, fill up your lungs, your rib cage, even you rise your shoulders, and then hold at the top for a second or two, and then exhale with a sort of sigh of relief. Ah. All right. Let's do that one more time. All the way in. As far as possible. Hold at the top. And exhale. Alright, that was nice. So, did that feel like a yawn? Right, so you've stretched your rib cage, you've stretched all those muscles, you've stretched your core. But you've also stretched your lungs. So you worked on your full lung capacity. Right? So when we're breathing normal, just maybe half of our lung capacity is used. If you take a full breath in, all the way down to the last, like the bottom position of your lungs. That's where we need to breathe more often. Okay? Every alveoli. If you know what a broccoli looks like, that's sort of how your lungs looks like. So you have that big stem. That's where your air comes in, and then every branch and like even down to the tiniest thing, that tiny ball that is at the end of the broccoli. That's what we call alveoli. So yeah, you never look at the broccoli the same way as now. All right. So one more time. You can do this one seated as well. We're going to do the same thing, only now breathing in all the way, then hold at the top, and instead of breathing out with an exhale, like with a sigh of relief, we're going to sip in just a little bit more air to top it up, and then sigh of relief, right? So Nick will demonstrate here for us. Full breath in, all the way, and hold at the top, just as the previous exercise. And then from here, sip, 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 exhale. And then see if there's any difference, how you feel. More relaxed, right? Okay, so let's do it all together. One more time. All the way in. Hold at the top. Sip in. Really top it up. And then exhale. Nice. All right, so feel the difference between the two. One breath is sort of a one breath break. It's a sigh of relief. Maybe if you have a stressful day, you do this naturally, right? A sigh of relief. Right? And then exaggerated. So you want to go all out. Boom. Find that tension, feel that tension, and the release of that tension feels so good. And then especially with that sipping in, that's even better. All right. Now from here, I want to go into an exercise called box breathing. Some of you might know this already. If you can visualize with your eyes closed a box, we're going to do a 4-count inhale, a 4-count hold, then a 4-count exhale, and again a 4-count hold. So if you can visualize this, it's a 4-count inhale, we're going up, then a 4-count hold, it's like a horizontal, 4 counts down is out, and then again a 4-time hold. All right. I'm going to count with clicking of my fingers. I hope you can hear it, but I also guide you where I say breathe in, hold, exhale, hold, etc. A couple of those rounds. Close your eyes, lie down, sit down, be as comfortable as possible. Take one breath in all the way. One breath break, same as we did now. Exhale with a sigh of relief. And here we go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 4. Breathe in. And hold. Exhale. And hold. Breathe in. And hold. Exhale. And hold. Breathe in. And hold. Exhale. And hold. One last round. Breathe in. And hold. Exhale. And hold. One last time. And pick up your normal breathing again. And do that quick little state check one more time. How do you feel now? What did this exercise do for you? You feel relaxed, comfortable in your body, but still maybe a little bit alert. This is a great exercise that you can do somewhere in the middle of the day, and like right now we did four rounds. It won't take much time at all. Somewhere during your day, your work day, you need a little recovery. You still need that focus, but you also need to downwind a little bit. Do this box breathing. 4 counts in, 4 count hold, 4 count exhale, 4 count hold, 4, 5, 6 rounds, whatever. All right, awesome work. Now we're taking it one step further. We're going to supercharge your energy. For this, you really need to lie down or sit down, but be as comfortable as possible. Definitely not standing up. We're going to do a sort of super ventilation. So we're going to do big breaths in, as deep as possible, as far as possible. Really get your body filled up with oxygen. 30 breaths all the way. You can breathe in through your nose, but I want to challenge you to breathe in through your mouth. Right? Get all the air, as much air in as possible. 30 full breaths in, and then a relaxed exhale. Right? I'm going to guide you in the beginning, and then from there I'm just going to count. After the 30th exhale, you're going to hold your exhale. That's a retention phase. So you're going to just wait till you need to breathe in again. I'm going to hold on for the time. At a certain point, I will tell you when to breathe in again. When you need to breathe in again, you take one breath in, all the way in, then straight all the way out, and then back in again. Fully in, then hold at the top, and then squeeze from your pelvic floor, your low abs, your belly, your core, and then maybe at the chest and back, just to squeeze a little bit. You don't need to explode your head, but you need to squeeze your muscles, right? 10 to 15 seconds, and then exhale, and then wait. And then we're going into the next exercise. Are you ready? One breath in, all the way. One breath break. Squeeze, exhale with a sigh of relief. All right, here we go. Big breath in through your nose or mouth. Good. Keep going. Follow this pace. In, out. In, out. In, out. You might feel a little bit warmth around your face, maybe a little dizziness. That's all right. You're still lying down or seated. That's why you should never do this standing up. Keep breathing in this rhythm. Deep breaths in all the way, and then relax on your exhale. Deep breaths in and relax on your exhale. We're going for 10 more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Exhale and hold. That's your retention. You will notice that you don't need to breathe for quite a while. Just relax in this phase. The dizziness, the tingliness, the physical sensation will calm down after a while. Just take your time and relax. Alright, whenever you're ready, we're going for one big breath in and straight out, and then back in again, and then hold at the top and squeeze from your pelvic floor down to your low abs, your core, and your chest and back. There we go. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in again all the way to the top. Hold. Squeeze as if you need to pee real hard. Your low abs. Squeeze your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And wait. Just relax. Alright. The next exercise is a little more fast. It's 50 breaths, but now in through your nose and out through your mouth. It's called bellow breaths because it's looks like a bellow. It's fast. but I also call it snot rockets. And you will know what I mean in a minute. The idea is you're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth as fast as possible. So that pace. 50 of those. And then on your last one, instead of exhaling and holding, we're going to inhale and hold. This time only for 15 seconds. So 50 breaths, that's 50, fast pace. I'm going to count. I'm going to guide you. 50, in through your nose, out through your mouth. After the last one, breathe in and hold 10 to 15 seconds and then exhale. Are you ready? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Nose in, mouth out. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Halfway. Last 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And again, do a little state check. How do you feel? Super awake, a little dizzy, warm around the face, tingly fingers. Maybe you feel light as a feather or super heavy. Alright, to top it off, we're going back to the 30 mouth breaths. One more time to close it off. Only this time, while breathing, I want you to focus on the position between your eyes. Like in your skull, the position between your eyes. See if you can have any visuals. Can you see colors? Can you see shapes? Is it moving? Is it strict or straight or round or circular or moving? Whatever. Right. Focus there. See whatever's there. Focus and then guide as if you want to guide your breath and guide that oxygen to that position, especially after the retention phase. So when you're inhaling for the second time and you're going to squeeze again, see if you can push all that oxygen from the bottom to the top to that spot. All right. Whenever you're ready, take one breath in all the way through your nose. Hold at the top. Exhale. And here we go. 30 in through your mouth. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Embrace that dizziness. Embrace the lightheadedness. Feel a little bit high. That's all right. Let your body move if you want to move. If you want to shake, it's all fine. Just guide your breath down and up, down and up, in and out. Big breath in and out. Big breaths in. We're going for the last 10. In and out. Last 5. Big breaths. 4, 3, bigger. 2, even bigger. One last one, all the way. Exhale and hold. And relax. The retention phase is always the relaxation phase. And you might notice that you can hold your breath out longer in this phase, especially in the second round. Whenever you need to breathe, one breath in straight out, and then again in, all the way to the top. Squeeze from the bottom to the top. Focus on that shape or color or whatever. So here we go. One breath in, all the way. Exhale. Breathe in again. Hold at the top and then squeeze from your pelvic floor, low abs, all the way up, up, up to your chest and back. Relax your face. Push. Focus on that shape. Focus on that color. Focus on that position between your eyebrows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Awesome. Nice. And again, doing another state check. How do you feel now? Are you high maybe? That's all right. It's free drugs. Did you see any shapes or colors? Did they move? Nice. Awesome. All right. Great. All right. What we just did was some sort of what we call DMT breathing session, and DMT is it's made in your brain, like particles, or I don't know how to call this, but it makes it makes your body and brain think that you can see while keeping your eyes closed. So that's why I wanted you to focus on either shapes or colors with your eyes closed. So it's the same stuff that comes into your brain whenever you're sleeping and dreaming. Right? So whenever you're in your sleep and you're dreaming, like heavy dreaming, that's because of DMT. And it's free drugs. You get a little high. It's all right. For the next part, we're going into a super boost. Instead of 30 of those mouth breaths, we're going for 60. So double the amount, but after the first 30, we're going to speed up the breathing. And again, I'm going to guide you. And this one, because it's a longer one and it's speeding up a little bit, it's perfect to use before, let's say, an urban run, maybe. All right. Longer runs, maybe on the rower or ski erg, or maybe even a workout, like a typical CrossFit workout. You can use this because you're filling up your body with oxygen, like loads of oxygen. What helps is it changes the acidity level, the alkaline level of your body, and therefore you won't feel as much as lactic acid buildup in your muscles. So it's super useful to do this prior to a workout, like a heavy long workout. Let's say an urban run or maybe Murph coming up in the next couple of days. All right, so 60 of those big mouth breaths in. Again, sitting up or lying down, it's all fine. All right, here we go. From here on, 60 mouth breaths. All the way in. And 60, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Deeply in and out. Deeply in and out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. From here, speed up a little. And again, speed up, speed up, speed up. Last 5, super fast. 3, 2, 1, exhale and hold. And lie down here for a while. How do you feel at this moment? Are you more high, alert, tingly, warm? So this was only one round, 60 of those breaths with increasing tempo after like 30 or 40. You can inhale and hold or exhale and hold. Maybe an inhale and hold is a little bit better, but for now we did an exhale and hold just to calm down. You might notice that it takes a long time for you to need to breathe again. It's all right. That's all fine. If you want to do this prior to a workout session, you can do 1, 2, 3, or maybe 4 of those rounds, and then do a test and then see how did it work from there. Did your workout went better? Did you have more oxygen? Did you have more stamina? Maybe even more strength. Whatever, can all work. We're going for 2 last exercises. To get all down and back again to a calm state. So the previous ones were to supercharge your energy. Maybe you want to get more alertness, you want to get more high, and then especially the first one you can do either in the morning or somewhere during the day to get ready and awake. The other one with the 60 breath is best prior to a heavy workout session. For the next one, I want you to calm down. So these last two exercises are best before going to bed, or even before having a meal, maybe. Any moment during the day where you need to calm down and you have time to calm down and relax all the way, right? So the first one that we did, the box breathing, the 4 counts in, hold, 4 counts exhale, and then hold again, is best to be done during a work day where you need to calm down but still be alert. These 2 exercises are best to calm down and then do nothing, right? Just relax, maybe even fall asleep, right? Falling asleep on the job is not the best thing, but falling asleep on your couch or in your bed or on the floor on your yoga mat, like Nick is doing right now, is all right, right? So the first one is counting again. It's a breath counting 4, 7, 8. That means a 4-second or 4 count inhale, then a 7-second or 7 count hold, and then an 8-second or 8 count exhale. That is 1 round. You repeat that for X amount of time, as much as you need. I say second or count. If you're able to feel your heart at this moment, so you can do that stage check again, and without touching your body, can you feel your heart? So you need to really go inwards and then feel. Can you feel your heart pounding in your chest, or maybe your heart rate in your neck or fingertips, maybe even? Instead of counting seconds, you can count heartbeats. And especially if you can feel this, you can sense your heartbeat. See what happens to your heartbeat when you breathe in, and what happens to your heartbeat when you breathe out. what you might notice if you feel your heart rate is that you, while you breathe in, that your heart rate is going a little bit up. It goes a little bit faster. And on your exhale, it slows down. That is normal and natural. That's all right. That's good. That makes that counting seconds on this exercise is good. Counting like heartbeats might mean that you will, during this event, slow down your heartbeat. Will have a longer time in this exercise. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to count seconds for you by clicking off my fingers. So I want you for now to follow my rhythm. If you want to do this at home at any moment during the day, preferably before bedtime, you can try this counting your heartbeat. For now, take one breath in, all the way to the top, hold at the top, and then exhale, release, and let go. And here we go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 3, 4, and hold. 6, 7. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Last round in. 4 and hold. Last time exhale. 7, 8 and relax. Are you still awake? Just a couple rounds of this calms your system, calms your brain, your mind, calms your brain, calms your body. How do you feel now? Do another stay check. Are you ready to go to bed and sleep? Nick is. If you are looking for your screen, you might notice that we're on a black screen. That means that our camera batteries are off. So if you wanted to look at Nick and Nick is not there, that's because our cameras are off. Hopefully you can still hear us. We have one last exercise to go. This exercise I want to go for long exhales. And then maybe, if you don't feel awkward doing this, make some sound, like a chanting sound. What I would like to do is take normal breaths in and then the longest exhale that you can do. Right? So just a normal breath in. And then same as with the CO2 tolerance that test that we did in the beginning, a long and relaxed exhale. Out through your nose or out through your mouth. Or even like try to feel that breath all the way down in your throat. Long exhales. And make it as long as possible. And if you have no one around you, see if you can breathe out with a little sound. As if you're humming to a song that you know. Without knowing the lyrics, you're like, I don't know. I can't do this. Long exhales. In through your nose. That was quite a long exhale. I'm quite relaxed. Take one more breath in, all the way. The longest exhale that you can do. And then at the end of your exhale, do another state check. How do you feel at this moment? And then from here, we've reached the end of our breathing workshop. We've done quite a lot. Started with a couple tests. State check. Where's your heart? Where's your breathing? How do you breathe in through your nose, to your mouth or chest or belly? In through your mouth, through your chest or belly. And what happens when you speed your breathing up or slow it down? What we've done in the at the end. We did a CO2 tolerance test. Reflects back on your stress level and how relaxed you are at this moment. This test you can do every day, right? The test goes 3 deep nose breaths in, deep as possible, and on the 4th breath in, you're going to exhale and expel as little oxygen as possible for as long as possible. And the length, max length, is your score. So under 20 is pretty poor. Somewhere between 20 and 40 seconds, it's average. 40 and 60 seconds, it's okay. And then above 60 seconds is like pretty advanced. Then you're good. And you have a good you have good breathing mechanics and a CO2 tolerance level. We did some reactivation of your system. After all the testing, we did the 1 breath break, where you breathe in, hold at the top, and then exhale with a sigh of relief, sort of like, feels like sighing or yawning. And then the other one with holding at the top and then sipping in those breaths, feels a little bit more tension. You feel a little bit more tension in the lungs and rib cage. Expelling the air feels more relaxed. And then from there on, we did the box breathing. Box breathing is a great exercise to feel relaxed, both as well as alert. A couple of those rounds should be fine. Then we did the DMT breathing session, where you might feel a little bit high, heavy, or even like super light in your body and your mind. Maybe tingly sensation in your fingers and your chest or your face, warm around the face and the chest. That's all fine. But whenever you're doing this exercise, make sure that you either sit or lie down, and especially not in your bathtub or in your car while driving. So a safe, comfortable spot and position. 30 mouth breaths in, hold out for a time, whatever feels whatever feels comfortable. From there, breath in, out, in again, hold at the top, squeeze from your pelvic floor all the way down to your core and chest. Exhale. Then 50 bellow breaths, or what I call snot rockets, in through your nose, out through your mouth at fast pace. And then back to 30 breaths in through your mouth again, where you squeeze at the top after a second breath in. Then we did the super boost, 60 of those with increasing tempo from somewhere halfway, especially before a workout. This is a nice one. And we ended just now with the 4-7-8 breath, 4 counts in, 4 count hold, 4 count exhale. And then a long and chanting exhales at the end with the sound to calm down your system even more. If you're still awake, if you're like ready to go, do that last state check. What has it done for you so far? What does it say? If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Send me a text. Do whatever's necessary for you to get my attention. Digital or physical, pull my hand, pull my arm, pull my hair. It's all fine. If you have any questions, if you have any feedback, I would love to hear it. If you want to do this more often, also, I would love to hear it. Well, hope to see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your evening, morning, whenever you're doing this. Hope to see you soon. Bye.